I'm so glad y'all stopped on by because that means you gave yourself a break from your regular day to day life to enjoy some music. And that's one thing that we have in common. This channel prides on supporting musicians, helping to gain them more exposure and notoriety, and also to either reminisce if you heard a song before or react and review if you're hearing it for the first time. Like myself, I haven't heard this yet. We don't pre watch anything. This is a special reaction because it's for Dimash. Not only is Dimash just an amazing singer, he's just an amazing human being. He cares about people, he cares about culture, he cares about humanity, he cares about peace. And those are things, let's be frank, that all of us should care about. So it's just an extra joy to help support somebody who's all of those things into one. Um, and we always respond and reply to as many comments as we can. And sometimes we give a spotlight to some comments. So this is actually a comment. I won't read all of it only because it's long and I don't want this video to be 8 hours long. But this is from at Lucine Korean 6911. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. You had put yes, you are right about Dimash. He has all the signs of pure heart. That's why he is influencing so many people around the world. And just to mention one or two things that you had said, sincere intentions. You do good not for praises, but for love of life and creator. And then also compassion and mercy. You show passion and mercy to everyone and help others in need. Just some of the accolades of Dimash. So that's just magical and that's just really amazing. And think about that yourselves. Like maybe hearing that will make you say, okay, what can you do within the world that partakes of that? It would just be so much better if the world was much more peaceful. So in any event, this is a particular song for Dimash. It's called KIELI MEKEN. Sorry again if I'm pronouncing it wrong. And I wanted to know a little something something about it. So I'm looking up here on dimash.fandom.com, and it says that this particular song talks about the holy places of Kazakhstan, which all of you dears know. This is his homeland. The Kazakh people maintain the religious sites of their ancestors for a long time. Ancient beliefs and various cults form the basis for Tangrianism and shamanism. The cult for ritual worship of ancestral spirits, the cult of saints, was equally important. Respect for the dead brought about systematic and regular visits to a pilgrimage and to the burial site. These places are named holy places. Um, and then there's more on there, so you can always check that out again at dimash.fandom.com. But so yeah, so again, this channel is about supporting the musicians and stuff out there. Just imagine if it was you. Wouldn't you like some extra support, some extra love? If you can't purchase any music that he has, you can do the gift of free, which is going to subscribe to his channel if you haven't, and liking and commenting on his song, this particular song. I have the links in all the descriptions. Stay tuned in this video, and a little bit later, you'll hear my actual reactions to the song and things of that nature. Okay, but let me ask you the question. Say this in comments. What is one thing that you love about Dimash? Either in his songs or as a human being, what is one thing that you love about Dimash? Say that in the comments. That being said, let me shut the hell up and let's get into this song, and I will commentate a little bit later, as I said. Here we go.
жүректі жаны жомарт елім бар, мейірбан халқымыздың көңілі дархан. Тұтқынған арасам ол қасиетті жерім бар, қойнауы шежіремен сырға тұнған. Жігіттерім өр мінезі жарқылдаған, алмасай тараған көкбөріден тектелерміз. Біз кешебер сөзге маған құйып түсер алдаспан, баба жолын болашаққа жеткізерміз. Оу, елім мекенім, киелі елім, ізі қалған бабалары қастерлі жерім. Оу, елім мекенім, киелі елім, ізі қалған бабалары қастерлі жерім. Дәстүрім алтын көмбе ғасырлардан сыр тартқан, тарихым тамыр жайған еңселімен. Ерлерін елін сүйген халқын қолдадым қатқан, заманның ағамына ерсем деген. Даланың ұландары қыран құстай самғайды, қол созып жеңгір көкке қанат қағып. Арманшыл сезімдерді армандарға жалғайды, қуат алып туған жерде қанаттанып. Енді қаным тамған жер, атадан ата алған жер. Қымбатсың маған үміттің оты жанған жер. Оу, елім мекенім, киелі елім, ізі қалған бабалары қастерлі жерім. Оу, елім мекенім, киелі елім, ізі қалған бабалары қастерлі жерім. Оу, елім мекенім, киелі елім, оу, елім мекенім, киелі елім, ізі қалған бабалары қастерлі жерім. Оу, елім мекенім, елім мекенім.
Wow. I like how he shows everybody involved, it's kind of movie-esque. I'm playing this all the way through. I don't like to stop anybody's marketing hustle or shout outs, as it were. I'm like lost for words. Sometimes the words, when I want to say a lot, but then it's like you just have to have that moment of just like that was just magical. That was so magical. It was full of pride, like in the visuals and everything. It was in the lyrics. It was full of pride. It was full of recognition and acknowledgement and beauty and power. It was just so cool, and I loved it when it had him like floating and slowly lowering to the ground. Like that was just so cool and awesome and magical. And then the eagle, and then seeing him on horses, and just the beauty of the land, the waters and the mountaintops and the greenery, the foliage, all of that stuff. Because I'm a very visual person, being a freelance web designer, and just in general, like when I went to college and everything, like and through high school and stuff, like it's I learn more when I'm visualizing stuff as opposed to if I was just reading something. So I'm so glad, or just hearing something. So I'm so glad I got to experience this for the first time visually and audibly. Because like if the first time I heard this like was on the radio, let's say, you couldn't appreciate all that beautiful scenery um, in the video. That's so good, and it's so thoughtful and endearing that he has this song dedicated to his homeland and talks about it and the pride of it and the worship and everything that and confidence in everything that he has within the country. Everybody um, more or less should be prideful of where they are and things of that nature. I've never even heard of Kazakhstan. Real talk, always keeping it real. Before Dimash, because Dimash was the first person that we reacted to from Kazakhstan. That's when I learned of Kazakhstan, and then down the road we were started reacting to someone else. I call her D because I mess up her name a lot, but I'm gonna try it now. I think it's Danalia. She's from Kazakhstan. So I'm like, wow, what are the odds? Two people are from Kazakhstan that we happen to be reacting to. And it just happened that way. Like, these both of these artists were introduced to the channel via song requests. So that's one of the beauties about this channel is I'm hearing so much new music and stuff, well, new to me, through the channel that I wouldn't have normally. Because before this channel, I used to listen to the same songs over and over again. Like I had playlists from like the 80s and 90s, and I love the 80s. Um, Write in comments if you love the 80s too. So I would listen to the same songs because I'd be like, why listen to new songs? So much new music to me has been introduced into the channel. So I thank you all for that. There's a beauty of music worldwide. I'm in the United States, but I'm hearing music from inside the United States and outside the United States. It's just magical about this. So yeah, I love the pride in this song and the joy in this song and and the regalness, which is again prideful. Like, when he was floating down and his hands like that, like I love that. It was done so tastefully. Um who is playing the guitar and the drums? Like, is that a brother of his or something? Because I know we reacted to a song once with him and his brother, but I remember that brother being older and taller. This is a younger version, so I don't know honestly how many brothers Dimash has. So please let us know in the comments. I know I could look it up, but we much rather be educated by you. It's more meaningful that you took the time to type us something. So to read it and learn through you is much better than me looking on some boring Google static page. Okay? Facts. Um, I wish him continued success. I wish him the best. I thank him for everything he does, not only for his fans, his dears, but for what he does in general. Um, his humanitarianism, that's a word. Um, and other like-minded people like him. So let's please keep supporting him and things like that as best as we can because he really, really deserves it. That was a beautiful video. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let us know how this video made you feel if this is your first time seeing it and things of that nature, okay? This is the part of the show we do our thumbs up pass if you like a song, thumbs down ass if you don't like a song. Were you paying attention? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Oh my goodness. I don't think there's a song yet that I didn't like from him. Because I treat each song individually. I'm not going to assume, I'm sure there's people that you love, and there might be one song out there you're like, what is this? But I haven't had that happen yet. Knock on wood. Fingers crossed. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Check out our virtual store, like my hat says. Take it easy and keep it breezy. 15% of all sales goes to our charity, No Kid Hungry, because no kid should be hungry. Love you all and thanks.